Hey guys, Tim here from Boogie Snail Mastering. Hope you're having a very great day. So in this video I speak about neat tricks of mid-side equalization in mastering that nobody will tell you about. So before we start, please remember, if you have a mix that you need mastered, request a quote at BSMastering.com and receive 50% of your first order. I would also very much appreciate, guys, if you subscribe and hit the notification bell to support my channel. It helps me to bring more videos. So, and now let's get started. I start with the side channel largely because MS processing can perform some neat tricks in this area very well. First, let's consider the presentation of bass, which tends to favor a strong mono image, largely as our ears have difficulty descending stereo information below 100 Hz. By rolling off the bass on the side channel, either using a filter or low shelving curve, we create a natural emphasis toward the mid channel. Rolling off bass in the side channel can keep the bass end of your mix tight and focused on in the center of the soundstage. The bass itself is still present and active. We just negate any excessive and unwanted divergence in the extreme side of the master. So let's A-B. Another way of performing a similar bias towards mid-bass includes the mono maker feature as a part of the BrainWorks BX Digital V3 plugin. This solution allows you to refocus the bass, putting stereo signals below between 40 and 360 Hz in the center of the stereo image. The result is a tighter bass that translates well across number of different speaker systems. Of course, everything depends on a genre of music you are working on. So let's A-B. Another interesting side-based equalization move is a simple tremble lift around 10 to 12 kHz region. This is particularly valuable given the type of material that tends to sit at the sides of the stereo mix, such as hi-hats, cymbals, double-tracked acoustic guitars, backing vocals, shakers spanned slightly off center. In effect, the sides of a mix are often about musical details, providing an interesting musical texture for the lead instrument to sit in, rather than eating up the dominant parts of the musical spectrum. By enhancing the highs on the side channel, we effectively increase the vibrancy and life of the stereo image in a way that really counts, more so than if the same color was applied to the mid channel. And now let's A-B. Next, suppose your singer sounds quite nice but you think you can push it a bit. Simply scan where the vocal has the strongest response and then crank it up by 0.5 dB in mid-band. Then add another band exactly in the same frequency area and use the side mode and dip it by 0.5 dB also. All of a sudden, the singer is noticeably louder in your master. It is because we are making some space by reducing the side and pushing the singer at the center. It works very nice if you want to support the main vocal. Let me show you and let's A-B.
Moving slowly through the yard, through my mind. I feel you watching through the window as I pass by. I know life can feel like it's in me.
Next trick is how to widen a rock mix and at the same time mono the bass. It is not a must because some mixes have a stereo bass part or effect and it is a part of their music and we don't want to mono the bass in such mixes. Although loud guitar rock mixes, for instance, mostly don't need widespread bass, and we can apply this widening and monoing bass trick very organically. It depends, of course, on the material. Try to experiment on that. Higher registers like 6K, 8K, 12K, and sometimes even 1K. Put a little shelf on the sides and the mix will be wider. And the funny thing is that if you put the same shelf on the low end on the sides below 100 Hz, it will mono the bass. So let me show you and let's A-B. Equalizing the mid-channel is largely an opportunity to apply a unique EQ curve to instruments sitting in the center of the mix. For example, if we could apply a touch of sibilant stemming equalization to the mid-channel without fear that we will also affect the cymbals and hi-hat, as we would if the same move was applied to a conventional left and right mix. So, if the S and T are too sharp, try cutting 6-7K Hertz range. So let me show you and let's A-B.
Moving slowly through the yard, through my mind. I feel you watching through the window as I pass by. I know life can feel like it's in me.
Likewise, a bass boost adds a touch more power to the mid-channel and is particularly effective when combined with a bass cut in the side channels. If you want more power, try boosting between 16 and 60 Hz. But listen, with a system that responds down to 16 Hz, or with good headphones, otherwise you might push it too far. Remember that energy in this range can chew up a lot of the available dynamics. So if you want more kick punch, try boosting between 50 and 60 Hz. If the bass is too loud, try cutting 100-150 Hz. Finally, also consider a boost in the area between 1 and 3 kHz region as means of better articulation, the principal lead instrumentation found in the mid channel. Equalizing the mid channel provides access to some of the key instrumentation of the track, like the vocals, kick, and the bass, without affecting details in the side channel.